So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What if Naruto unveiled the true god of Pokemon and had CYNTHIA as his slave? Movie. Many years ago, Johto rampaging with rumor about the true god of Pokemon. After many researchers searching through many ancient tablets, they found out that Arceus is a woman, thus making her goddess, not god like they thought first. Then after searching more and more again, they find what they need. In this tablet they see every legendary Pokemon bowing to a being that very much look like human but with halo above his head, 24 wings behind him and 10 black ball hovered behind him. This of course make human realize that the god of Pokemon is also god of humans. After that they see writing under picture that showed map of ruins of gods. This info of course make the media and researcher from each country come to this ruins together. Ruins of gods. Now in a place that has many shrine destroyed but still has their unique mark, like ruins of Amaterasu has flame-like marking in many places, ruins of Poseidon that has wave and trident-like marking at the side, and many more ruins of gods that's like it have seen better day. Now we can see group of media and researcher doing their business, like media that began filming and taking pictures of destroyed ruins, and the researchers began their test and many unknown thing to the stone of ruins of gods. After many the humans group arrive in the clearing that has huge shrine in the middle of it, but this shrine didn't have any scratch in it like newly created. In the entrance they can see word that say Shrine of Izanagi, God of creation and destruction, and under it was an ancient's word that say he that stood above other gods but always stand on middle cause he never take side. This info perked everyone as they then enter Izanagi shrine. After the human appeared inside they can see many different Pokemon, from common to rare, even rare to ancient. But what shocked everyone was the Pokemon talked with each other with human language. Even more shocked when they see supposed to be enemy Pokemon like Seviper and Zangoose played with each other with smile plastered in their face. Tell me I am dreaming. Young Professor Oak said while pinching his cheeks rapidly. It look like you are not Sam. Professor Birch said with shocked look and tone. But then one of media people want to catch one of ancient Pokemon, but when the ball in the mid-air it exploded, making every creature change their attention to humans group, making them unnerved. If you humans want to alive, you better kept your ball in your pocket. Come a voice from above the stairs, making humans group looked up and they can see pure white Lucario but with red eyes. Beside her was same pure white Lucario but with blue eyes. I am sorry. It was not his fault, because when we see supposed extinct Pokemons we want to catch them. Young Professor Oak said humbly while bowing lightly, showing his regret toward too beautiful Lucario. I guess that understandable, but know this, every being here except me and my sister was Pokemon or human soul that's very much pure and innocent, waiting to be judged so they can go to heaven. White Lucario with red eyes said with beautiful yet authority tone, making many human pale in fear after they heard what she said. What do you mean by humans? I see can't sco1. Oak said with shudder, scared to the core. Who doesn't? Even the one watching from home scared shitless after what they heard. Ha 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 ha. Sister, they believe one of them is here in Izanagi Sama shrine, ha 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 ha. Now Lucario with blue eyes said full of venom while laughing in the ground, rolling, holding her stomach from hurt, while humans flinched after hear her venom word but have slight frown in their face. You foo 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 foo. Yes sister, they was so much funny, or maybe they didn't know what I mean by pure soul. UFUFUFUFUFUFU. Lucario with red eyes said casually while holding her right hand in her mouth to hide her light laugh, while humans some have realization look and some held their head down and think, did we are that bad? They think at the same time, making the god that heard them sweet drop. But there must be at least some that come here, right? Professor Birch said with slight hope in his eyes, which shared by other humans there in home. Of course, 2 of them, several hundred years ago, that's it. White Lucario said with slight smile as she remembered these particular 2 humans which shared by her sibling, making humans sigh in relief but still sad. After all, several hundreds years was not short time. If it not a problem, can we know who they are? Professor Oak said with slight tense scared. He asked some forbidden question toward 2 pure white Lucario, which they noticed making them smile. 1 pure human soul we now see again. White Lucario think with smile in the outside. It's not a problem. Blue eyes Lucario said with smile, making Oak sigh in relief, making many humans look at him strangely with raised eyebrows, but some humans with nice brain can think why he sigh in relief, and they too sigh in relief. By the way, 2 of pure human soul that come here several hundreds years ago was Aaron, an Aura Guardian and Lena, and Psychic if I'm not wrong. White Lucario with red eyes casually and eyeglasses mysteriously appeared in her eyes, making cute impression, while the Aura Guardian and Psychic that watching tensed but with proud look in their face for their respectable heroes. Did they fight each others? Oak said as he taking out note and pen which shared by many other professor, making Lucario's sibling sweet drop lightly. No. When they almost fighting, Izanagi-sama stopped them and asked why they fight each other. Then they didn't have any answer, so after that they just shrugged their shoulders and become fast friend. Red eyes Lucario said, still with her sweet drop after she see many professor write whatever she say in fast rates while all humans have disbelieve look. After all, who doesn't know about Aura Guardian and Psychic rivalry which already famous in all continent? What's happen after that? Oak said with starry eyes, still holding his pen and note in both hands, staring at Lucario's sibling, making them uncomfortable, and began walking away from Oak slowly. If I remember right, after that Izanagi-sama said to these two humans about how he proud of them. His descendant, Aura Guardian created by his power over creation that has power to defend who precious to them, then Psychic created by him with the powers of destruction that has power to destroy anyone that dare to hurt their precious one shield and one sword. A sibling stop being enemy and become friend, and he proud of them. That's what I remember, and don't any of you dare faulting me because it pretty much long ago. Red eyes Lucario explained sheepishly but with glare at the end, and humans have several reaction. Professors began to writing in godly fast rates. Aura Guardian and Psychic that watching held their head down in shame while think, why did we fight them? Sadly to themselves, and the other humans just nod in understanding with stupid look in their faces. Not to be rude or something, but why did you humans come here? Blue eyes Lucario said with gentle tone after several minutes of giggling because of humans reacted toward the info her sister giving to them. We come here to research history and recording about anything that have nice record. Oak said humble with honest tone in his voice while bowing lightly toward to Lucario to get permission. Guess that's okay. Ask away, and Yukine please cook some food for Izanagi-sama, he didn't eat his breakfast this morning. Red eyes Lucario said boredly while waving her hand softly toward and ordering her sister that called Yukine with slight frown, making humans go wide eyes. After all, they didn't know that a god was already above them in the first place, but seeing Lucario's sibling didn't order them to do anything, they just continued their business. I am first. Why did other ruin destroyed? Is there any war? Professor Birch said while taking out pen and note, again staring at red eyes Lucario with expectation in his eyes, ready for answers. No, these ruins symbolize gods that still in this world, meaning all gods except Izanagi-sama already leaves you humans. Red eyes Lucario said simply after several minutes paused and think how to say that info toward humans. Humans yelled at the same time, making Lucario covered her ears with her two paws and kneeled down to reducing her pain in head and ears. But why? Birch said with frightened look after his shock over which is several minutes already. It's easy. You humans created many wars, killing each other. Treating the other like shit, even treating other creature like Pokemon as slave and beating them to death. So the gods leaves you guys to root in hell. But then Izanagi-sama said humans can change in few years or millennia, so gods created their own avatar to watch humans and keeping the balance. Goddess of life created Arceus, Poseidon-sama created Kyogre, Gaia-sama created Groudon, and other gods created their own avatar too in legendary Pokemon shape as they leaves Izanagi-sama one by one. Red eyes Lucario said boredly, but everyone can see her restrained fury and rage toward humans while stopped her urge to explain with venom in each word, as humans can only held their head down in shame. It's okay. Humans will change after this for sure. Oak said with sure and conveying seed tone in his voice, making red eyes Lucario raised her eyebrows and her face showed disbelief. Izanagi-sama said that too many millennia years ago, do you know what humans do? They treated legendary Pokemon like deity at first, then like myth, then like pet, and in the end they treated just like weapons for humans. Izanagi-sama worked hard to answer sob each of why your prayers, but when sob yours p pray to answered did any o of why us said at least sob t thanks Kami-sama if d didn't know Izanagi-sama name. No one of you said that. No one of us said k Kami-sama in this day and age. Do why you know how hard Izanagi-sama worked himself. Million upon million humans p pray everyday b but not even o one word kami in each prayers, d do yuk no h how heart sob broken Izanagi sama is. He see crying for several days and refused to eat, do yuk know what happened to earth w when he like that. Storm happen when he crying, earthquake when he refused to eat and starving, when he realized what happened sob he began t to w working again double his effort. Many times it told him to just destroy this world, then he will say okay in several years he will do it, but did he do it? No. His reason, I never said that he said innocently but each night I see can hears his sobbed l lightly so earth not destroyed by storm every night, it's for you humans. Do you know what he got? Nothing. Wah. Red Eyes Lucario explained nicely at first but her emotion can't controlled anymore in middle and she sobbed lightly while glaring at humans then crying loudly at the end and covering her eyes with her paws and running toward upper room leaving many humans with guilty look in their faces while some crying for their god. She let out her emotion in the end. Yukine the blue eyes Lucario said casually from upstairs while come down softly toward humans group making they staring at her slowly with guilty look making her raised her eyebrow slightly but before she can say something she and group of humans hear a beautiful voice from above the stairs. Don't say anything Yukine, I am already felt too much regret from earth because what Yukihime said to these humans. Everyone heard as they changed their attention toward the sound and they can see teen that look like epitome of regal. Beautiful. And royal at least 18 years old, white hairs as white as snow, long reached his chin, its bang touched his forehead but they became edged at his nose bridge, in the back of his head its became slight pointed, he have icy blue eyes that's shining brightly, his skin was healthy white that looked like so soft to the point it can cut it with just paper, thin 3 lines in his cheeks giving him feral yet cute look like a fox. His wearing consisted of white shirt with blue flames licked its left side, white pants with blue flames at its right side, white shoes with blue lines and for final he used arm warmers that reached his palms with blue for the end and yin-yang symbol at the back of his hands. Moo. But I didn't even say anything yet Izanagi-sama. Yukine said with slight pout making now proclaimed as Izanagi glanced toward her slightly but then changed his attention back toward humans group that has shock, fear, disbelief, respect, and many more look from each of them here or earth making Izanagi have amused smirk in his face. To hell with their regret Izanagi-sama, they didn't know what you feel. Yukihime yelled angrily as she come down again from above and glared toward group of humans that held their head down in shame making her smirk but Izanagi amused smirk changed into sad expression making every humans that look at him felt too much regret in their stomach when they see such beautiful face making such expression. Of course they don't, they are humans after all. Izanagi proclaimed with forced smile that everyone noticed making them frown slightly. Just promise me you will destroy them in 30 years with humans themselves as judge if you try to run again. Yukihime said with victory smirk making Izanagi pale and his body trembled a little while his hand in his chin making cute thinking pose to cover his fear face but it only covered from female because they squeal as they see cute god pose. Aha. Izanagi yelled as he snapped his fingers like have some idea himself making every attention come toward him again. Comma. I don't have any idea anymore. Izanagi said while nodding slowly and folding his arms in his chest like some detective that solved huge problem while humans just look at him in disbelief with sweet drop at the back of their head same like Yukine and Yukihime. Hey don't stared at me like that. You humans are the one said hell hath no fury like scorned woman's right. Izanagi yelled cute angry and cute glaring toward humans that sweet drop become bigger while many girls from around the world squeal like fangirls and hugged anything near them, which make it break making Izanagi that see it from his palace flinched because of that. Here then, Izanagi no Ukami god of creation and destruction called earth destruction with oath if its occupants didn't become better creature, humans and Pokemon alike. Izanagi stated with booming voice making everyone trembled as a floating contract formed in front of Izanagi and he formed a blood seal to end the deal. Now for everyone in Earth I have a few words for you guys. Be good with each other and respect everyone, then don't fight each other too much, for a bad guys don't do bad thing too much, find a family, create a happy life. As for Ag and Psychic learn your lesson, don't hate someone for what they are but who they are. For human create a organization that have orders to protect human and Pokemon alike, For trainers, please don't push your Pokemon too much. If you want, why don't you push yourself with your Pokemon? They are living being too, you know. And for Pokemon, I know you guys love to battle, but if you can't go on, please don't continue. There are too many of you dead because you guys have too much pride to lose. If you guys lose, train more. Nothing invisible in this world. Or do you think it's cool to always get up no matter what happen? No, it's not. It's sad and heartbreaking to see you guys like that. Don't believe me? Ask your trainer, or maybe think what your trainer will do if you die in battle. Do you guys know how many trainers stop adventuring because they take fault what happened to you guys? In here many Pokemon crying because this very same reason, but what can I do? As much I want to help them, the only thing I can do was turn them into ghost-type Pokemon, but not many can find their trainer again. Izanagi explained, making many human and Pokemon alike held their head down in though thinking about what their gods say deeply in their heart. And as much I want to be here, I have many works to do. My last words for you guys was, I hope you guys survive in 30 years. Maybe after that I can come down to Earth to have fun, or maybe become a trainer, hehehehe. As for media and researcher, you guys have at least maximum 3 hours to do your thing. After that this place will cease to exist and come back to Judgment Ground. Yane. Izanagi said for the last time as he disappeared with a shadow of huge white beautiful wolf with 10 tails, and the human there excitedly research many thing. 3 hour was pretty long time to get as many thing they can record after all, and the humans in Earth will always remember what their god said to them. Time skip. 30 years. In 30 years human began changing at fast rates. They create many things that can help humans, Pokemons, and trainers alike, like Pokemon Center, Pokemon Mart, Pokédex, Pokénov, X-Transceiver and many more. Many evil organizations disbanding themselves and began working like normal people and create their own family. Of course at first other people have some distrust, but in the end people began accepting them one by one. Oh how they shocked but very happy nonetheless, and bowing toward random direction while chanted thank you so much Izanagi-sama again and again with happy tears in their eyes. Of course there are still organizations that's still active, but humans to began created organization to counter that. Police officer that have many Jenny in it to help and protect people and Pokemon alike. Then Poke Ranger that do more extreme mission like chasing evil organization and helping the legendary Pokemon by monitoring them if they got into problem. Aura Guardian and Psychic stopped hiding themselves and began helping other human with their power. They too stopped their argument and become fast friend. Then they wearing badge, a blue shield for Aura Guardian and red sword for Psychic in their chest or back to show the other about their status as child of God. They created many shrine in many places to show their gratitude toward their god, and when they pray they insist to only call Izanagi-sama not Kami-sama to show their loyalty toward their only god. Now with many changed, legendary Pokemon can't catch without these Pokemon consent. Of course many still trying catch these Pokemon but always fail. This too of course didn't mean no one can catch legendary Pokemon with their consent, because if someone success do that they will treated like royalty by other human. How the human know these people catch legendary Pokemon with its consent? Legendary Pokemon can created their own Pokeball. If someone really catch them willingly they will use legendary ball to do it. Only a few people can achieve that of course. After all human hypothesized only someone with pure heart can achieve that. This accepted by many when they see the one catched legendary Pokemon. Champion Alder got Victini. Champion Cynthia catched Rayquaza. Some trainer that can talk with Pokemon called N got Zekrom, and many other was good-natured people. And in this 30 years many stated they seeing Shadow, a beautiful white wolf with 10 tails that smiling toward them. This info of course perked the other as they then began trying to find this 10 tails, but then some hypothesized this 10 tails form was their Izanagi-sama that watching them, and after that no one trying to find him again, but still many stated seeing Izanagi running, sleeping, flying, more like floating even in the middle of some route, protecting them from wild Pokemon, and get some of his photo in his cute moment like licked his paws, chasing his own tails, even cute sleeping style, and of course this photo immediately go toward museum getting the one in the photo blushing in embracement. Right now we can see a 10-years-old boy with pure white hair and icy blue eyes wearing same like Izanagi but with trench coat, jacket with symbol on its back. This symbol was shield and sword together, and on the background there was yin-yang symbol. Now we see him fishing with legendary Reshiram behind him taking the boy in its lap. Two pure white Lucario sitting beside Reshiram respectively. Left one has red eyes while right one has blue eyes. Izanagi-sama, do you think it wise to leave your palace so you can have some fun? White Lucario that has blue eyes asked unsurely while swaying its legs slightly. Come on Yukine-chan, I am not leaving it, just let Amaterasu-chan do some of my work. After 30 years some gods and goddess come back to Pokemon World one by one, Amaterasu included. After all, many millennia already passed. After I have some fun, and how many times I need to tell you to call me Naruto Uzumaki. Now Naruto Uzumaki said with excited tone while jumping a little in Reshiram lap, making its moan only come out as yip. But at least can you do more covers with your cover Naruto-sama? Now White Lucario with red eyes said with melodious voice while her eyebrow twitched furiously and glaring toward Naruto that shrinking. But I have used my awesome skill to cover myself Yukihime-chan. Naruto yelled back, trying to argumented with red eyes Lucario that called Yukihime, which glared more toward Naruto. Awesome skill. Awesome skill. You only de-age yourself by 10 then, including white jacket in your clothes. Do you think no one notice? Yukihime yelled angrily toward Naruto with glare and twitched eyebrow, making Naruto teared up in anime style. But it's my awesome sob skill that do this, it's sobby enough right Reshi-chan. Wah. Yukihime-chan meanie. Naruto said softly, sobbed as he then crying while hugging Reshiram big neck and hide his face in her chest. Of course Naruto-sama, your cover was perfect, don't listen to that tomboy that didn't know about fashion. Reshiram said in beautiful feminine voice while glaring at Yukihime in her hands, wings rubbing Naruto back in comforting manner, but if you look closely you can see a pink hue in her draconian face. What do you mean by that? Reshi ba imlaatee. Yukihime yelled angry toward Reshiram that hugged Naruto but cut it by Naruto that yelled in scared tone, trying to see if all his gear is ready in panicked state. Come on Yuki-chan, Yukine shortcut name but also for cover name because all human know what Izanagi Lucario name. Hime-chan Yukihime shortcut name but also for cover name like Yukine for same reason. Reshi-chan Naruto pet name for Reshiram. Naruto said in hurry tone as he placed his 3 Pokemon in their balls respectively. Yukine ball was simple pure white ball but with vertical blue lines in the middle. Yukihime ball was same like Yukine but instead of blue it was red, while Reshiram ball was pure metallic white ball that has blue flame marking at many places, and this ball was glowing in blue gentle light. After that Naruto began running like madman to Pallet Town, Professor Oak Laboratory especially, so he can get his first Pokemon. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Naruto chanted as he running toward Oak Lab. Then when he almost reached it, beside him appear a girl with long black hair that becomes spiky at top of her head, slight tan skin and a scar above her left eyebrow, her wearing consisting black tank top which topped with blue and white trainer's mini shirt, blue short skirt for bottom that has trainer belt in it, black gloves covered her hands, and for final she used black shoes that has slight white lines in it. I am reached it, I am here. Naruto and the girl yelled at the same time while burst through a door to Oak Lab, making the professor in question jumped slightly with awe. Gigi, I want my Pokemon. Professor, I am ready for my journey. Naruto and the girl shouted together again to Professor Oak that writing something in his note, glancing at the girl and Naruto slightly. Ah, Ashley, the girl that running with Naruto, by the way, female Ash. AAAANNNNDDDD, who are you, young man? Oak said with kind tone but followed with sweet drop at the end as he looked to Naruto that has pumped his fist to sky. See that Yuki-chan, he didn't recognize me. Naruto yelled excitedly while pumped his fist more and grin in his face while Oak sweet drop became bigger and now called Ashley look at him questioningly. Oh dear Izanagi-sama, what did I do in the past to get this treatment from you? Oak thought inside his head, making Naruto look at him with look that said what's that supposed to mean? Now that I think about it, why did I pray to God about my headache when this God is the reason I have headache in first place? Just whatever, why should I care about this? After all, God starting his journey from my lab, isn't that a win for me? Then why I have headache in the first place? Oh right, it because he was a god that supposed millennia year old, yet he call me Gigi, Gigi. Oak thought inside his head with twitched eyebrow as he looked to Naruto that has victory smirk in his face, making Oak eyebrow twitched more furiously. Oi Gigi, why are you spacing out? Naruto shouted innocently like didn't know anything, making Oak break form his stupor but still has his twitched eyebrow. Ah yes young man, it's just I need some of your data first for your Pokédex, okay? And Ashley please wait a bit. Oak said with kind tone but slight edge at word young man, which Naruto noticed and make him smirked in victory again, making Oak that see his face twitched his eyebrow again. Okay Gigi, Naruto chirped with excited tone as he answering Oak question one by one like who his parent, from what town, when he born and many more like that. Okay, so this will become your identity from now and always in your Pokédex. Oak said with proud tone as he opened pure white Pokédex and a female voice come out from it. My name is Layla. I am Pokédex programmed for Naruto Uzumaki to save all his info and achievement in his journey. Name: Naruto Uzumaki. Badge collected: none. Age: 10. Pokemon seen: none. Status: beginner trainer. Pokemon team at the moment: unknown. That's so cool, Naruto exclaimed with excited tone while holding his Pokédex that he snatched from Professor Oak while the professor in question can only rubbed his head that began to hurt from headache. Oh, I forgot to tell you too, because of your lateness 3 starter Pokemon's already taken by other. Oak said with a soft sigh while covering his ears with his hands ready for outburst. Why, no, Naruto and Ashley yelled together, wide eyes shocked because their dream shattered in an instant, but before they can say anything Oak cutted them off. It's okay, I still have 2 other Pokemon but they have slight problem, we accept. Oak said with kind tone but cutted by Naruto and Ashley that yelled with hope etched in their face, making Oak sweat drop. Ah, I guess that what I expected from you too, come then. Oak said with extravated sigh and take the kids to other room that held 2 other Pokemon. In the desk you 2 can see 2 Pokeballs, choose which one you want. Oak said kindly while pointed at 2 Pokeball, one have thunder symbol and other one have black circle symbol at front after he with the kids arrive in Oak other room. I take the left one, Naruto said seriously as he touched Pokeball that has black circle symbol lovingly and softly like it will break if he touch it with slightest power. Of course, but let me updated your Pokédex first because all your Pokemon was from other countries, so it version right now cannot identify them. Oak said as he take Naruto Pokédex which he offered then began typing with super fast rates. By the way, why don't you open your Pokeball like Ashley? Oak asked toward Naruto while looked at Ashley that electrocuted by her new Pikachu with amused smile. I will do it when the time comes, Naruto said with slight frown while staring at his new Pokeball in his hand, making Oak raised eyebrow then shrugged his shoulders while think must be God things and let Naruto do whatever he want. Guess that's alright with me, Oak said as he give Naruto his new updated Pokédex which he received with gratitude smile and began walking out from Oak Laboratory with yell thanks, bye Gigi, bye Ashley. And then running toward Route 1. Route 1. Now we can see Naruto sitting in the clearing at middle of forest of Route 1 while Yukine and Yukihime sitting near at him lean their back at one of tree in forest, Reshiram behind Naruto and letting him sit in her lap which making him lean to her soft stomach. Right now Naruto was staring at his new Pokeball that in his lap while leaned his back toward Reshiram's stomach more. This is it, Naruto muttered as he opened his Pokeball in his lap slowly and light began come out from it and take shape. Ralts. The Pokemon from Pokeball yelled, indeed this is Ralts but instead white and green, this one was white and black and its eyes was deep red in colors. Hey there little girl, don't afraid, Naruto said kindly as he hugged the little Pokemon which it returned with struggle harshly. I heard your prayer, Naruto stated, making Ralts stopped her struggle and stiff like bored wide eyes but have slight hope in it. I heard you pray every day to me that you want to become normal so you can have friends, right? Naruto said softly with slight tears in his eyes while hugged little Pokemon more lovingly as Ralts now can only return Naruto hug and hide her face in his chest while sobbed lightly. Did it hurt? To be rejected just because different color, did you know? When I want to find you, you then just disappear. First I thought you find a worthy trainer, but when I want to start my journey in Earth I found you in the lab. Is that mean your trainer abandoned you? If so, I am sorry for become such an disappointing god, Naruto continued exclaimed with tears started poured from his eyes and hugged little Ralts more tightly while Pokemon in question was started to cry loudly into Naruto's chest but receded after several minutes. Ralts, can you do that, Izanagi-sama? Little Ralts said softly after her crying receded but still has slight sobbed. Of course I can, but why would I do that? After all, in my eyes you are beautiful more than other like this. Naruto answered little Ralts' question with fully honest tone in his voice, making Ralts blush slightly. Ralts. What do you mean? I am an abomination. Little Ralts yelled, shocked in her voice with wide eyes, but her blush just become red and red in each second. Yeah, right. Did you know? My cute too Lucario over there said the same thing as you many years ago, but if you ask other Riolu or Lucario they will say my Lucario was goddess and not abomination, more so 30 years ago hehehehe. Naruto said with light chuckled but honest tone and kind smile toward little Ralts. Ralts. Really? Ralts asked with yell while looked toward two pure white Lucario that have blush in their face but still nod slowly nonetheless. Yes, Isa, I mean Naruto-sama saved me and my sibling when we at the death door, after that we served Naruto-sama as his priestess in his shrine. Yukihime said with soft tone with blush in her face which shared by her sibling while little Ralts can only look at them shocked but gain new confidence in herself. Ralts. Okay. I am trying to accept it myself. Little Ralts said determinedly with hope in her eyes become more bigger making Naruto smile gently toward her making her blush again when she see Naruto handsome but cute smile. After she said that little Ralts then began to glowing and become more bigger then in the end evolved into Kirlia. Kirlia. I did it. Now cute looking Kirlia said with excited tone while jumped in Naruto lap slightly and Naruto can only smile at her cuteness. Of course you are beautiful. To evolves is to accept it yourself after all. Naruto said with kind tone as he lifted Kirlia with his two hands then rubbed her nose with his own making her blush again. You are pretty Kuro, black, from now on your name will be Kirai. Naruto said as he pecked her in nose, cheek and forehead while still holding her with his hands making now Kirai blushing more red like tomato and steam come out from her ears making Naruto giggling at her antic. Now let us continue our adventure. Naruto said softly as he then get up and send Lucario's sibling and Reshiram back to their Pokeball but hold Kirai with his arms to his chest making Kirai has questioning look but before she can say anything Naruto cutted her off saying I know you don't like to stay in your ball Kirai-chan making Kirai looked at him in gratitude as they continued their journeys, first to Viridian City. Right now we can see Naruto walking through Route 1 toward Viridian City with Kirai in his chest inhaling his heavenly scent softly. Hey Kirai-chan. Naruto called while still walking through not so thick forest but looked around if there any eavesdrop nearby, human and Pokemon alike. Kirlia. Yes, Naruto-sama. Come a slight muffled voice of Kirai that still inhaling his scent from his chest making her blush in perverted thought. Do you want abilities to talk like humans? Naruto asked in curiosity after several seconds thinking about giving Kirai one of abilities he can bestowed while Kirai perked up from his question then looked up to him from his chest with expectant eyes. Kirlia. Of course Naruto-sama. Kirai yelled with excited tone in her voice making Naruto giggling at her cute antic which no bound in his mind but no he was one of the one that has cuteness with no bound himself if he want. Then after stopped giggling Naruto then stopped walking and lift Kirai with his two hands to front of him. MNNYNPH, what are MNNYNPH? Kirai said questioningly but become muffled when Naruto then kiss her on the lips making her eyes widen shocked but slowly accept the kiss, then tongue war began and they glowing as power come from Naruto to Kirai. After several minutes kissing Naruto and Kirai ended it with trail of saliva connected their lips and began panting hard. What's that Naruto-sama? Kirai asked softly with cute angelic voice after she regained her breath back making Naruto giggling. I give you that. Naruto said with slight giggle while pointed to Kirai mouth while Kirai have smile of gratitude in her face after she realized what her trainer mean. Thanks you Naruto-sama but you make me addicted to your kiss so you need to take responsibility. Kirai said with blush in her face like a tomato making Naruto giggling again softly at her antic. About that, you must thinking about your feeling first and when you evolve into Gardevoir I will ask you about that, and if you really feeling love to me you need to share with other, after all I have many girlfriends that I love dearly you know. Naruto explained to Kirai that has cute pout in her face but still understand what her trainer mean, after all he was a god and many will like to have him but she didn't care, after all for Pokemon strong male can have as many mates they can. After that they just continued walking again and Naruto places Kirai back to his chest again making her continued inhaling her crush scent. After at least half an hour walking Naruto and Kirai see a horrible scene in the middle of road, Ashley with many bruised in her body walking to Viridian City way with badly injured Pikachu in her arms. Ashley. Naruto yelled as he running toward Ashley that began to drifted to unconscious land. "Ah, it's you Naruto, I guess I can take a nap now," Ashley said weakly as she in the end passed out, but before she can touch the grounds Naruto catched her with his arms after he released Kirai from his chest and Kirai herself right now levitating beside him with her powers. "Ho-chan, I know you there, can you see a cave nearby?" Naruto called as the legendary Ho-Oh come down from the sky to Naruto's side obediently. "Hi Izanagi-sama, follow me," Ho-Oh said with beautiful sexy voice as she then fly toward nearby cave with Naruto that carry Ashley and Pikachu in his arms hovered behind her. "Here it is Izanagi-sama," Ho-Oh said as she come inside pretty spacious cave and started a fire with her power. "Thanks Ho-chan," Naruto thanking Ho-Oh softly as he placed Ashley on the ground and began undressing her so he can bandage her wound. While this happened Ho-Oh starting healing little Pikachu with smile in her face. "Say Ho-chan, why don't you go with me in my journey?" Naruto stated as he still bandaged wounded Ashley nude form softly while Ho-Oh have slight shocked look in her face. "But how about your Pokemon's limit Izanagi-sama?" Ho-Oh said worriedly toward Naruto. THT just smiled after she said that. "I think that oak guy increased my Pokemon limits to infinity when he updated my Pokédex, so it's okay," Naruto said reassuring worried Ho-Oh that began nodding in understanding. "If that mean I can be with you more Izanagi-sama," Ho-Oh said with affection after she finished healing Ashley Pikachu and began creating her own legendary Pokeball for Naruto, which smirking noticed her tone. "Oh, is there someone miss me?" Naruto said softly as he finished bandaging Ashley wound and slowly walking toward blushing Ho-Oh that still created her own legendary Pokeball, then kiss her in the cheek lovingly making Ho-Oh more red in face. After that Naruto take Ho-Oh ball, which is pure white but with rainbow circling it, and this ball was glowing with many type of light, to his pocket. "You guys know you can stop called me Sama this and that, but Yukine, Yukihime and Reshi-chan insisted to at least call me Naruto-sama, but now you too. You guys was my lovely girlfriends but you guys treat me like master," Naruto stated with anime tears poured from his eyes to his cheek making Ho-Oh smile softly at her boyfriend antics. "You know few of us only do that to irritated you, right Naruto-kun, except Reshiram of course," Ho-Oh said as she hugged Naruto form softly with her feathered wings, then blushing when she felt Naruto hugged her back. "Kirai-chan already asleep and I only have one sleeping bag for human and one for little Pokemon, so I guess one for Ashley and Pikachu while other one for my cute Kirai-chan, huh?" Naruto mused as he began to put Ashley, Pikachu and Kirai in their respectable sleeping bag. After that Naruto walking out from cave and make new bonfire while Ho-Oh following behind him. "So where do you will sleep Naruto-kun?" Ho-Oh asked worriedly with her beautiful voice making Naruto cracked a soft smile toward her. "In your hug of course," Naruto said casually but have amused smirk in his face as he staring at blushing mess of Ho-Oh, which making his smirk became wider, then leaned toward her that sitting bird style and hug her, which she returned lovingly. "Good night Naruto-kun, love you," Ho-Oh said with tired voice after several minutes she hugged Naruto little form protective yet lovingly. "Good night too my lovely Ho-Oh, and I love you too," Naruto stated lovingly as he then began snuggled to Ho-Oh chest more in sleep, followed by Ho-Oh but not before he kissed her in cheek and forehead. Time skip. Morning. Now in the morning we can see our little god slowly opened his eyes as he felt Ho-Oh pecked his cheeks with her peck softly to wake him up. 5 more minutes Ho-chan," Naruto said boredly with a groan while trying to snuggling closer toward Ho-Oh chest again, but before Ho-Oh can answered him Naruto heard a deafening scream. "Kaya!" Come, a deafening yell making everyone stand up tensed, but Naruto still swayed a little because he was not a morning person really. "What is it Ashley? Can you see I am trying to sleep?" Naruto said slowly as he rubbed his eyes making cute impression and see Ashley standing there in nude while Pikachu and Kirai charged their respectable attack at Ashley's side. "How can you trying to sleep when Ho-Oh trying to eat you?" Ashley yelled angrily in disbelief, look which shared with Pikachu while the other have a sweat drop at the back of their head and Naruto look like ready to burst in laughter. Comma, ha 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 ha. "Oh dear RC-chan." Naruto laughed loudly after several seconds trying to hold it, which end up failing epically because he right now rolling in the grounds making Ashley and Pikachu frown and Kirai have a sigh of understand, then hovering toward Naruto chest which he immediately hold her softly with his left hand. "Phew, How long since I laughed that hard, hee hee hee. Naruto said with light chuckle after he stopped laughing several minutes. What's so funny? Pika Pika. Ashley and Pikachu yelled angrily together toward Naruto that still cuckolded. Aw, it's nothing. Maybe it's because Ho-chan trying to wake me up with a peck and you come here shouting like explode in the nude. Naruto said with dryly tone as Ashley finally noticed her nudity. Kaya. Come a scream from Ashley again, but this time Ho-Oh covered Naruto ears while Naruto covered Kirai ears and Pikachu only can flatten its ears with its paws. Time skip. After Ashley covered herself and Naruto finished tidying his sleeping bag. So you beaten to death by a bunch of Spearow? Naruto stated with disbelief and sweat drop in his face while combed Ho-Oh tail lovingly making her squeak in approval. It's a moan. And Ashley blush in embracement but still nod nonetheless. How about you? How did you catch legendary Ho-Oh, and from the look of it you catch it with it consent? Ashley stated with disbelief look toward Naruto that just continued combing Ho-Oh tail. It's because I am just that awesome of course. Naruto stated casually answering Ashley's question making her sweat drop along with Pikachu while Ho-Oh and Kirai nodded in approval of what Naruto said making Ashley and Pikachu's sweat drop became more bigger. So what your plan now Ashley? Naruto asked Ashley as he placed Ho-Oh in her legendary Pokeball making Ashley have starry eyes and Naruto can only sweat drop at her antic but understand by it. After all it's her first journey, first legendary Pokemon she see at Route 1. And now first time seeing legendary trainer so her attitude pretty much understandable. What do you mean? Ashley asked after several minutes staring at Ho-Oh legendary Pokeball making Naruto sweat drop more and more. What I mean is right now I want to go to Viridian City, but what about you? Naruto asked Ashley that has realization look in her face. I was planning to go there too. Ashley said with excitement while thinking about continued her journey to fill her dream to become female Pokemon master. How about journey together then? Naruto asked with slight hint of excitement in his voice making Ashley smile brightly at him. Agreed. Ashley yelled in excitement with bright smile in her face but if someone see close enough they will see a slight pink in her cheeks. Let's go then. Naruto yelled as he then began walking toward Viridian City Way while hugged Kirai to his chest and Ashley followed behind him with Pikachu in her shoulder. Time skip. Humor time Datbao. It was only slight joke to kill some time but if you want you guys can just skip through it Databane. Now we can see Naruto and Ashley beside him in the entrance of Viridian City and town people began to staring at them with disbelief look which more pointed at Naruto with old generation looked at him with massive sweat drop at the back of their head and young generation looked at him either with blushing face or glaring face. But then many group of Aura Guardian and Psychic come forward to Naruto and began bowing to him one by one, and of course the young generation perked up and come closer to Naruto too. Then the group of Aura Guardian and Psychic began praying to Naruto while chanted Izanagi Sama over and over together with their power flared up making beautiful sight. No. How can you guys no recognize me after I use my awesome skill to hide myself? Naruto yelled with fear and horror look etched in his face as Yukihime come out from her ball and stand beside him. Didn't I tell you already? It's because you only de-age yourself by 8 and began using jacket. Only that so of course many still recognized you duh. Yukihime said with victory smirk in her face as Naruto then now crouched in the ground with black cloud above his head. B but sob I it's my awesome sob s skill sob. Naruto muttered with anime tears poured hard from his eyes making comically impression, sensing her trainer feeling Reshiram come out from her ball and hugged Naruto to her chest. No one recognized him understand. Reshiram roared angrily with pure rage in her eyes making many human cowering in fear and nodded rapidly but still have their sweat drop while think this is Izanagi. This our god, in their head. SSSSSH Naruto-sama, no one recognized you now, see. Reshiram said in comforting manner while rubbed Naruto back with her hands, wings softly making Naruto sob began to recede. Of course I know it. Naruto said softly as he snapped his finger and all creature there except himself and his Pokemon forgetting whatever happened just now turning them into normal again but this time Naruto put spell into himself so no one recognized him except the one already meet him personally. Sometimes I forgot that I was a god. Naruto mumbled to himself as he put Yukihime and Reshiram back to their ball before anyone noticed them. Humor time EEENDDDDD. Lol I was only joking. It will not affect anything in the storyline, okay? Just like it say, only for humor. What just happened? Ashley said while groaned as she rubbed her head that right now in pain with her hands. I don't know too. Naruto said softly while rubbed his head too with fake hurt tone that unnoticed by Ashley. Let's just go to Pokemon Center then. Ashley said softly as she just shrugged her shoulder, didn't really care, and they now continued to walking toward Viridian City entrance. But before they can enter Viridian City completely, they stopped halfway by two Officer Jenny. One looked like 20 years old while other one looked like 16. Halt! Two Jenny yelled harshly toward Naruto and Ashley that flinched at their tone. What is it, Ne-chan? Naruto asked innocently with cute questioning look toward two Officer Jenny that now break from their soldier-like state, then blushing and biting their bottom lips resisted urge to squeal and hug Naruto to their chest. WEJ just W want to K no W who's P Pokemon T that YUT2C carry. 16 years looking Jenny said, shuddered with huge blush in her face, still staring at cute boy in front of her. This one my Ralts Kirai-chan, and let me introduce myself. I am Naruto Uzumaki, the one that will become next Pokemon Master Datbeo. Naruto introduced himself with excited tone while his left hand still held Kirai while his right hand pumped to the sky, making cute impression. Kaya! Two Jenny yelled as they hugged Naruto to their breast, trapping Naruto head between two pair of soft pillows as he began to struggle acting, which end up groping 16 years old Jenny breast and kneading it, making her moans in delight. But before Naruto can do more, Ashley help him. Ehem. Ashley cleared her throat trying to save her friend from pass out because of air loss as Naruto then released by two Jenny, which right now has pout in their face because they can't continue to hug Naruto. It's not that I want to interrupted you guys, but can you two help us with direction toward Pokemon Center? Ashley said humbly and softly toward two officers, but she only get a glare for a return, making Ashley sweat drop slightly. This is officers is look like. She questioning herself inside her head. Decide to help Ashley to persuade two Jenny. Naruto then tugged two Jenny shirt slightly, making their attention change to him, and then he used big puppy eyes no jutsu slightly watered eyes. See can why you do it Ne-chan? Naruto said sobbing toward two officers Jenny as they hugged him again harshly toward their breast, and he struggled again while Ashley can sweat drop more for their antic. After Naruto released from two pairs of soft pillows grip 20 years old Jenny started her motorcycle engine, and 16 years old Jenny sitting behind her, but of course not before placing Naruto in between she and her sister. Sorry, but it's only for 3, but it's okay. We will drive slowly so you can follow us by walking, okay? Two officers Jenny chirped together as the older one drive their motorcycle as slow as possible so they can rub their bodies to Naruto as much as possible. Jenny insisted Naruto put Kirai in her ball, so he complied. I love Opie, I love Opie, yay, Naruto sing in his head as he kneading older Jenny breast from behind, making her moan softly covered by her beautiful humming while younger Jenny rubbed her breast to Naruto back head, making Naruto head trapped in middle and she kneading it together with her two hands and Naruto head trapped more. When they arrive in Pokemon Center, two Joy come out running then pointed at two Jenny. They two like Jenny, one like 20 while other one look like 16. Who are you two and what did you do to Baka Jenny? Two Nurse Joy shouted angrily toward two Jenny. After all, these officers Jenny known for always driving motorcycle fastly, so when they come slowly of course Joy can only didn't believe that they are Jenny that they know, but when two Nurse Joy see what two Jenny do toward Naruto, they then glaring at two Jenny that returned their glare with their own. When this happened, Naruto already come down from officers Jenny motorcycle and began trying to find Ashley, which he find in the near of Pokemon Center being shouted by some girl that carrying a bicycle. Rest of it. Then he looked toward two Joy and two Jenny that still glaring at each other. Then back to Ashley. He do this several times and in the end he sighed and walking toward Pokemon Center by himself then entered it. Pokemon Center. Now inside Poke Center we can see Naruto sitting at the chair while drinking some tea that he buy. In his lap was Kirai that munched some berries that given by Naruto. After several minutes like that, Joy, two of them, Jenny, same with Joy, Ashley and Misty, if Naruto heard it right, come into Pokemon Center, spotted him in cute moment with his Pokemon as Joy and Jenny squeal, but before they can hug him they heard some trainer began murmured about Naruto Pokemon. Hey look, it's abomination type Pokemon. Common thing that some trainers said to each other, slowly making huge crowd. Then slowly Naruto stand up while hugged Kirai that crying to his chest. Slowly but surely Naruto walking to trainer that talking about his Kirai-chan first and stopped in front of him. Abomination type huh? Naruto said softly to trainer that he didn't know with cold tone and serious etched in his face making many flinch but some girl began to hot in their collar. Can I ask you why they called abomination type? Naruto now asked with same cold tone. Why yes it's B because they are N not S shiny and D different F from O others. Trainer in front of Naruto said trying to be brave which failed epically as he can only said something shuddered. Just because different huh? Can I ask you then why we human different from each other? Some have a blonde hair, some pink, some green and many more, or our face that some rounded, some oval, some look like love, and even square, or is there any one of you that have same skin colors? You human too much trying think about different of other to the point didn't see your own different, in my eyes you human are the one abomination here. Naruto said coldly but slowly anger took over him as blue aura surround him and his voice became more like booming. While Naruto said that some have realization look in their face, some recorded what he said, some take videos, while some still think abomination type Pokemon was an abomination which Naruto noticed making Naruto frown but then he smirk inwardly as he thinks some good planned prank. By the way for the one still think Pokemon that has different colors was abomination I hope Izanagi-sama put you guys in deepest hell, after all his 2 Lucario was abomination type right? Naruto said softly but teasing yell at the end which making many then began to pale of realization Izanagi-sama Lucario was white. Many thought in their head as many then began bowed in sorry pose toward random direction to get forgiveness from their god which is Izanagi while some only have slight sad look but some aura guardian and psychic that once think abomination type Pokemon was abomination was hurting themselves with their own power to get forgiveness from their only one god and father. Izanagi was their creator so it's look like father in the end. After that Naruto aura began to recede and he slumped forward then drifted to unconscious acting, because lose many of his aura but before he can touch the ground young Joy and young Jenny grabbed him then placed his sleeping form in one of Pokemon Center rented room. While this ordeal happening Kirai can only cry louder and louder in Naruto chest and she too sleeping with him with her last thought was thank you so much Izanagi-sama, I love you. As for human in Pokemon Center many regret their action while think did we really changed after 30 years. In their head, and human that recorded Naruto videos began spreading the video with net and tomorrow human all over the world along with Pokemon will have same thought as them too, and after that they will called Pokemon that not shiny but have different colors deity type to pay they respect to them including Izanagi-sama Lucario, but many will call them goddess priestess type because 2 of them served a god. Timeskip. Morning. After spend the night and forced himself to sleep now Naruto eyes fluttered open slowly but still can't see anything. This make him questioning himself but after several second thinking Naruto realized his position, he was asleep facing to the side, in front of him was young Joy breast in flesh while behind him was young Jenny body, if he can take a guess they was sleeping in nude except their panties, and it looked like they pretty much smothering him between their body, this put a lecherous grin to Naruto face. Slowly but surely Naruto returned Joy hug with his little arms and he placed his mouth to Joy huge right breast sucked it slowly with eyes closed, pretending asleep while Joy and Jenny slowly wake up and they shocked when they see Naruto suck Joy breast in sleep like a baby. Where my milk Ne-chan slurp. Naruto mumbled in his sleep as he started suck Joy breast harder and milk slowly come out which Naruto gulped down in gusto while Joy can only resisted urge to moan in delight. Slurp Ne-chan more slurp I am thirsty. Naruto mumbled again while slurping down his milk as Joy can only hug Naruto more to her chest as she moaned loudly after resisted it far too long. On. Yes Naruto-kun, Joy and Jenny Naruto name from his Pokédex such it harder ah. There more milk for you on. Yes. Joy continued moan while hugged Naruto more and more to her chest as Jenny can only look at her with jealously in her face while kneading her own breast. Now Joy was in heaven, Naruto not only sucking her breast but kneading her other breast and pinching it or biting it in pleasure way. MMPHMMNH. Naruto mumbled while chewing Joy breast with his teeth but it always bonched back making Naruto irritated so now he chewing it badly and it looked like it was the right way to milking out Joy breast because milk come poured out hard from it after Naruto chewing it, so now he chewing it while drinking Joy's sweet milk. After several minutes like that Naruto slowly wake up acting making Joy and Jenny tensed. Ne-chan, what am I doing? Did I hurt you? Naruto said worriedly with slight watered eyes, acting while his hands rubbed Joy's breast to ease her breast hurtness. No Naruto-kun, you are in a thirsty, so I give you my milk, you can continue if you want. Joy said with beautiful innocent smile, but too much innocent for Jenny's eyes, as she then cleared her throat, getting Joy and Naruto attention as she glared at Joy that's still smiling innocently. Naruto-kun, can you leave me and Joy here for a bit? Jenny said with beautiful but forced smile, which Naruto didn't notice, he pretending didn't notice it, as he then nodded furiously. Hi Nei-chan. By the way, good morning. Naruto chirped innocently as he get up from bed and walking out from that room, but not before he kissed Joy and Jenny in the cheeks, which they returned to with good morning to Naruto-kun. After Naruto walking out from Pokemon Center renting room, we can see Jenny and Joy stared at each other for several minutes, but like an hour because of tenseness. What do you feel about Naruto-kun? You and I know we are not opened up with other people. Jenny said to Joy softly and break the tense silence in the room, while Joy can only nod in agreement of Jenny's statement. Half of me think him as little brother that I didn't have, while half of me demanded that he was a man that can fill my heart. Joy answered Jenny's question honestly, making Jenny slightly frown because she felt the same way to Naruto like Joy. Same for me then, Jenny stated softly after she staring at Joy, trying to find slight lie in her statement which she didn't find, while Joy now can only look at her with shocked and fear look. Then what happened now? Did that mean we will fight for his love first? Joy asked Jenny with shudder a little and grim look etc in her beautiful face. No, if my guess are right, fight will only make Naruto-kun sad, and he will always got many attention from girls because his cuteness and innocent that should be forbidden by God to be combined. Jenny stated with slight joke to lighten the mood, which success because Joy smiled but still half sad nod slightly. So what are you suggested? Joy said softly to Jenny that now has slight thoughtful look, thinking what she and Joy will do. Then we go with him in his journey, and before you can say something about our job, did you ever heard a city that has two Joy and Jenny in it beside this Viridian? And if our sister heard our reason, they must be understand. Jenny stated after several minutes thinking, while Joy frowned, but after she heard the reason she got some confidence in her face. Okay then, for our freedom and feeling. Joy said excitedly while pumped her fist slightly toward the sky in Naruto style, as she and Jenny then go to their respective sister to get their permission to go and get ready for their will-be new journey. With Naruto. Now we can see Naruto inside Pokemon Center sitting while drinking a tea in cute respectable manner, while his left hand petting Kirai lovingly, making her purring cutely to his chest. In front of Naruto right now was Ashley and Misty, which the latter glaring at the former while the former only can shrinking in latter gaze. So let me go to straight, to sums it up, Ashley angering a group of Spearow, so their group chasing her. To retreat she then jumped to river, which then Misty catched Ashley with her fishrod, but then Gyarados appeared and began thrashing around as the Spearows then come again, making Ashley running again, but this time with Misty bike and leaving her there, and blah 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 end up making her bike destroyed like this, and now Misty want to make Ashley pay her. Naruto finished as he trying to regain his breath, which lose because he talked too much without stopped and take air, as everyone can only sweat dropped at Naruto's strange antic, cute for many girls in that Pokemon Center. So what do you think? Misty asked after several minutes, letting Naruto take as many air he needed, and her sweat drop receded. What I think is, I don't care, Naruto stated after several second pause, making the one that heard their argument face false and Misty have angry look. What do you mean you don't care? Didn't she what? Misty yelled angry, but Naruto cut at her in the middle with cold voice, getting many flinch as many thought the same, think it will be like yesterday. Your friend, Misty continued, yelled angrily, didn't care what happened near her. Such a kid way to think. Naruto said casually, still drinking his tea and petting a purring Kirai in his chest, while Misty has a frown in her face and other trainers has questioning look toward Naruto, but they know Naruto will said something logically like yesterday. What do you mean by that? Misty yelled in angry, didn't really paying attention to a crowd that formed, began to bet who win in her and Naruto argument, as many choose over Naruto, while Ashley have slight sad look in her face. After all, in her mind Naruto was her friend, but seeing he rejected that, making her heart break so much, even she didn't know why it so much hurt it, because she has crushed to Naruto, which even she didn't know. Then I ask you, what friend is to you? Naruto asked softly toward Misty, that right now has victory smirk in her face, thinking that Naruto will give up if he know what she will say. Of course friends is someone that we can lean over, to be there when we sad or happy so they can comforting or happy with us, always making our determination at max when they near us. Misty explained still with victory smirk in her face while everyone have a look of agreement and think what will Naruto say back to Misty. I accept that, Naruto said softly in agreement making Misty smirk wider and everyone have disappointed look in their face for too much believing in Naruto but before they can give they money to the one win the bet Naruto talk again. But again how is Ashley can become that person when I just meet her yesterday? Naruto continued with mock thinking pose making Misty twitched eyebrow but still has her horror look because she now didn't know how to answers Naruto question. This was one of humans' weakness, they can explain what is friends smoothly like swaying their hands but why when they see someone then talked a bit in friendly term they will call them friends tomorrow without thinking again if the friend meaning in person in front of them connected or not. Naruto explained while sighing sadly which Kirai nodded sadly because she didn't have a friend so she really understand what her secret crush mean. As for everyone they can only have realization look in their face, some have slight nod in understanding, while some write what Naruto say in their note. Okay I am sorry, damn you don't need to be cold with that. Misty mumbled softly making everyone that betting on Naruto smirk widely and take their money and Ashley have slight blush in her face disappointed at herself that misunderstand Naruto rejectness. What everyone didn't know is Naruto pretending didn't know they are being watched by two Jenny and Joy that have a blush in their face because when they heard Naruto cold tone they are instantly hot in the collar lustily for such a man way talk. Now I know why my feeling tell me that Naruto-kun was a man and not a kid. Young Joy said softly to herself while young Jenny nodded in agreement of what Joy stated and their sister can only look at their younger sibling in jealously. Okay you two can go with him, after all me and old Joy only can felt sibling feeling for Naruto-kun. Older Jenny said with slight smile which old Joy shared making young Joy and young Jenny shocked but happy nonetheless and they then go to their bedroom to pack everything they need for their journey with their love. Now back to Naruto that's still drinking his tea but right now with a snack that he buy in Pokemon Mart while surrounded by many silent trainers along with Misty and Ashley in front of him that right now staring at him in expectance look. What are you guys staring at? I will never give my snack for anyone. Naruto said cutely while hugging his snack no one can take it away from him making cute impression while the everyone can only sweat drop at his always changing attitude but the girls can only trying to stop their blush and bite their bottom lips harshly trying to stop urge to squeal. No it's okay, let's just forget about any of this. Misty said softly to Naruto that still hugged his snack to his chest in protective manner making sweat drop appeared at the back of her head then look at Ashley that have hopeful look in her face. No. You still need to pay me back. Misty continued talk but now to Ashley that face changed into sad look making Misty swear drop became bigger at Naruto and Ashley antic but before she can say anything more Naruto stand up and walking to Pokemon Center receptionist that now empty and only Joy there. Joy Ne-chan. Naruto asked cutely toward receptionist which is older Joy making her body twitched in urge to hug Naruto to her chest and biting her bottom lips to stop her urge to squeal like a fangirls toward their idols but for Joy it because of Naruto cuteness. Why yes and Naruto-kun. Joy called back after several seconds stopped her urge but always end up failed. Nay is it true that this city gym closed at the moment? Naruto asked Joy with slight curiosity in his voice while Joy body began twitched more and more. Why yes and Naruto-kun. Joy stated softly with shudder and sorry tone toward a now downed Naruto. Can I ask you something Ne-chan? Naruto asked softly after get his spirit back while crushed his eyebrows trying to look serious as possible but only end up making himself become more cute and Joy body twitched became more and more again. What it is Naruto-kun. Joy said after successfully stopped her urge but only slightly but at least with it she can answered Naruto question. Did human have an ability to use Pokemon move? Naruto asked with cute curiosity in his face. This question make many attention of other trainers change to Naruto again because they too have slight curiosity. Except Aura Guardian and Psychic I don't think so Naruto-kun. Joy stated softly now with her urge gone after she answered Naruto question but it only make Naruto smirk inwardly while think in his mind he think you can take this one Joy Ne. But I saw you and Jenny Ne-chan have a thunderbolt come out from your eyes when you guys look at each other yesterday. Naruto said excitedly as he trying to imitate Joy and Jenny glare yesterday but it only make him more cute. Then like a dam broke Joy squeal loudly as she immediately hugged Naruto to her chest, making him struggle and end up groping her breasts. This of course got many reaction from other occupant at Pokemon Center, but commonly Sweatdrop, some of the girls glaring at Naruto, same with the boys, but to Naruto in jealously. Now after several minutes trying to get free acting, Naruto right now stared at Ashley and Misty that decided to come along in his journey also to reminded Ashley about her need to pay. You two start packed a thing like potion, antidote, free Pokeball, berries and placed it in your bag. I will take a walk a bit. Naruto said in cute authoritative voice, making cute impression, which now Misty noticed as she blushing slightly as Naruto then walking out from Pokemon Center with sleeping Kirai in his chest. Now we can see Naruto walking through a forest near Viridian City, and he arrived in the clearing which covered by some woods, then see a slight bigger Ninetales, but its fur was pure white, sleeping casually. Then Naruto slowly placed sleeping Kirai in her ball while Naruto then slowly come closer to Ninetales that now he realized was a girl. Then slowly but surely Naruto crouched down to her chest and hugged her softly as she opened her eyes slowly. When the Ninetales already opened her eyes and ready to attack her attacker, she met with a cute little kid that snuggled to her chest, making her growl in irritation and struggle to get free, which end up throwing Naruto to the ground. Aitai, hurt, sob. Naruto muttered sadly while his hands covered now his head that have slight bump in it as his eyes began to water, and he sobbed a little, making cute impression while the Ninetales have a slight regret in her guts as she closed her distant with Naruto and began licked him in all over the face, making him giggle softly. When the Ninetales heard Naruto giggle, she felt warm in her heart, which she noticed making her widen her eyes. After many years to not having a mate or love in her life, now when she find her first love, he was a human, or so she though, and from her eyes come out tears upon tears, which Naruto noticed, making him frown slightly and licked off her tears, getting her attention and blush. Inari, that's your name from now on, Naruto stated with gentle smile in his face, trying to cheer up the Ninetales in front of him, which success because her tears stopped come out and her heart felt more warm and smile etced in her face. Nay Inari-chan, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, human call me Izanagi, and I will become Pokemon Master Datbeo. Naruto said while pumped his fist to the sky in cute moment, making Inari giggled beautifully but then widen her eyes when she digesting what his words. Izanagi-sama, I am as sorry for disrespecting you. Now Inari said telepathically to Naruto that now has a frown in his face. Come on Inari-chan, I hate this formal thing. Why can't everyone just stop this sama and that sama thing? Even my girlfriends call me that to irritated me wa. Naruto yelled while crying in anime tears, getting Inari sweatdrop but with slight hopeful look in her face. After all, in Pokemon and deity tradition it was a normal for a strong male to have many concubine girlfriends, wives in their lives, so she hopes to become at least her first crush girlfriend, which Naruto noticed getting him smile slightly. Do you really want to become my girlfriend Inari-chan? I have many girlfriends which I love dearly with all of my heart, you know, Naruto said with honest tone and honest smile in his face, getting Inari heart more warmers for finding such a warm soul. Why yes, and Naruto-kun, Inari said directly to Naruto head with her beautiful chimed voice, making Naruto smile again at her affectionate to him. Oh, I love you already for calling me like that, because all my girlfriends always irritated me, Naruto said as he immediately hugged Inari's chest because his size, which is only a little, so Inari helped him by let her head go to Naruto back, then titled it slightly so now her neck hugged Naruto to her chest. By the way, I have a gift first for you, Naruto said after several minutes hugging Inari because he felt comfortable in her fur embrace. Why you don't nay mmphhnn? Inari said telepathically to Naruto but cut it off because Naruto kissed her in the lips, getting her slightly shocked but moaned along in the kiss, but everything that began also need to be ended as their kiss ended with the trail of saliva connected their lips. I give you ability to talk if that what you want to ask, Naruto said softly with gentle smile in his face, which Inari returned but with gratitude but slight sad because now she think Naruto kiss her just to give her one of his bless, which Naruto noticed. Thank you Naruto-kun, Inari said with her new beautiful gentle voice in gratitude but still her slight sad face, making Naruto giggling at his new girlfriend antics as he then kissed her in the lips again, and this time passionately, getting Inari moaned as her tails hugged Naruto form to her face more. MMNHNNHMPH. Inari moaned while kissing Naruto, which began to more and more passionate each second, but it ended with trail of saliva again and Inari tongue come out like a dog still want her boyfriend kiss. Let me introduce you to all of my Pokemon Inari-chan. Naruto said softly with a smirk of amusement in his face as he see Inari that mewling in disappointed and want her kiss again. Come out everyone. Naruto said lovingly as he throwed all his Pokeballs making Yukine, Yukihime, Reshiram, Ho-Oh and Kirai come out, which the last glaring at Naruto to be placed in ball, but Naruto just hugged her to his chest, getting her glare turning into cute pout. Everyone, I introduce you guys to our new team member, her name is Inari. Naruto said gently toward all his Pokemon as they nodded softly with smile of acceptance in their face, getting Inari heart warmer again, but this time because she accepted by many, she too like Kirai, but she choose to go into hiding. And Inari-chan, I introduce you to Yukine and Yukihime, my two protective girlfriends, Reshiram my emotionless but cute girlfriend, Ho-Oh my beautiful girlfriend, and Kirai my first Pokemon starter. Naruto introduced all his Pokemon to Inari one by one, getting blush from all introduced one except Kirai that have sad look because she was not Naruto girlfriend yet, while Inari giggling at her new boyfriend and concubine sister's antics. Ah, I forgot to catch you, Teehee. Naruto said sheepishly while he punched his head lightly with a little of his tongue come out, getting all occupants sweat drop at their boyfriend will be boyfriend for Kirai anticked. Then Naruto take out empty normal Pokeball and tapped Inari with it lightly as she then sucked into it immediately, and with a ding she was catched, but Naruto released her again immediately. By the way, Inari-chan, can you turn off your goddess mode? Naruto asked softly to Inari that nodded lightly, but making Kirai looked at him questioningly, but got her answer when she see Inari white-colored fur changed into normal-looking Ninetales fur, which is pale yellow slightly like gold, and with that now Kirai looked at Naruto glaring, demanded an answers. I am really sorry, Kirai-chan, it looked like I forgot to tell you about this. As you can see, deity-type Pokemon can hide their appearance so they look like normal-looking Pokemon in their species, but it too restrain their power to the point only as strong more by their species type. This called normal mode, while the other released everything from appearance, power and some their mystery. I called this goddess mode. Naruto explained slowly while petting Kirai in his chest that now pouting for not being told in the first place. No, Kirai-chan, I can't teach you that because it will come to you naturally when you reach your final evolution. Naruto stated softly to Kirai before she asked anything, while she can only nod in sadly. By the way, I leave Ashley and Misty in Pokemon Center. They must be irritated with me by now, so everyone, thanks for your time to introduce yourself to our newest member Inari. Naruto said with a sigh as he then sent all his Pokemon except Kirai and now normal-looking Inari to their ball. Then he start to climb to Inari back with Kirai still in his chest. Let's go toward Viridian City Pokemon Center, Inari-chan. Naruto said gently, still with Kirai in his chest that started become unnerved because she never rides something fast, and when she see Inari she know immediately Inari was fast like fast. Okay Naruto-kun, and hang on Kirai-chan. Inari said comfortingly but with mischievous smile etched in her face, getting Kirai more unnerved and began to hug Naruto chest like a deer lion as then Inari run fastly toward Viridian City with Kirai that eep in her back. Viridian City. Now we can see Ashley, young Joy, young Jenny and Misty, which the last have irritated look in her face while tapping her feet to ground in impatient manner. Where the hell is Swish? Misty said angrily with twitched eyebrow, but then she and the other heard some sound like wind cutting, and then she and the other now can see regal-looking Ninetales stood proudly with Naruto in its back while holding a fainted Kirai in his arms. You late. Misty yelled to Naruto, but he just didn't care what she said and just stared to Joy and Jenny with questioning look etched in his cute face. What are you two doing here, Joy nay, Jenny nay? Naruto asked cutely while tilted his head to side slightly and hugged Kirai more tighter as she finally snoring cutely, meaning she asleep. We as your Nei-chan decided to come with you in your journey to protect you, Naruto-kun. Joy said softly after she and Jenny trying to tell these info to Naruto for several minutes. But Nei-chan, I am an adult and I can take care of myself. Naruto trying to argumented back with his cute glare toward his two Nei-chan that biting their bottom lips resist their urge to hug Naruto to their chest. Did that mean you don't want to be with us anymore, and Naruto-kun? Jenny said with fake shudder and fake tears which Naruto didn't notice, pretending as he then gained fear look. No, that's not what I mean, Nei-chan, sob forgive me, sob. Naruto said with slight sob and teary eyes, acting, making cute impression, and Joy with Jenny hugged him comfortingly, or it should be comforting if they didn't hug him tightly with a loud kya. To comfort Naruto softly. It's okay Naruto-kun, I am only joking, but it was true about the parts that will be there to protect you, so don't you dare reject us, okay? Jenny said softly as Naruto-kun only nodded in her breast and licked it a little as Jenny resisted urge to moans. Okay then, let's go to Viridian Forest. Naruto yelled excitedly. After several minutes returned Jenny hug as the girls can only giggling at his antics, including Misty that give up to angry toward Naruto because it only make her more tired. As the group then started to walking to Viridian Forest to get to their destination, which is Pewter City, with Naruto riding in Inari back while sometimes rubbing her neck lovingly, making her moan a little but only come out as little yip. Thanks for watching.